Hi, you're welcome to the concluding part of this subject. I hope you have watched the part 1. If you have not, subscribe and go and look for the part 1. Yes, because you need to have the total package, I would say. Yes. And we're still continuing even this discussion on becoming an optimist in the negative driven world because of so many things. But before we delve into the remaining 3 points that I'm going to discuss, they are daily things, that things you just need to adjust in the way you think. It's just about how you see the half-filled cup. So the question is, how are you seeing life? How do you handle life? When life happens to you, how do you? So we are going into the remaining 3 parts. The number 4 is the self-talk. How do you talk to yourself? You need to be aware of your self-talk. There are some people, in their vocab, you even hear them say, I'm rubbish, I'm this, I'm stupid. How do you see yourself? Your self-worth will determine how you respond even to life when it happens to you. Do you see yourself as an amazing success waiting to happen? Do you see yourself as a great potential? Do you see yourself as an asset that anyone that has you, anyone that's got you, any organization that's got you, any business that you go into with anybody, it is a value that you're adding to whatever transaction that you... How do you see? Your self-talk matters. And that's why you hear and you see some people, they would, even though not everybody believe in it, that when they wake up in the morning, after their early morning rituals, whatever ritual we all have some rituals. Some people it is visiting the social media, and I've talked about that in the first video. For some people it is looking for something inspirational. Some people, that's where, if you are a faith person, if you have a faith, that's where you draw your positive energy from. And that's why it's been recommended even in churches, and that start your day with those things, because you start your day with receiving positive energy, because the world, the universe is there, the positive and the negative, but they are more negative that will drain you. But if you don't have enough positive energy to release, you'll be drained and you'll be sapped, and that's why it will appear as if life is sucking life out of you. The happening in life will be sucking life out of you, and that's not the position we want to be. So our self-talk matters. I am great, I am good, I'm valuable, I'm say positive things about yourself. Tell yourself, anyone that's got you, even if I am receiving negative treatment, it is no reflection of who I am, because I know I am good, I know I am a value-adding person, I know that I'm a well-developed person, I know my worth, I know my value. So it helps me to handle anyone that is not treating me well, or when life throws its punch at me, it helps me to roll with it, because of the self-talk. It is not arrogance, it is not pride. How are you speaking to yourself? When I speak to myself like that, I'm not looking down on you. The focus is me, not you. So it is not pride. It becomes pride when I think I'm better than any other person. It's the way you present yourself. The way, like they say, the way you dress is how you'll be addressed. But I think it is the way you actually present and project yourself. That's how people will handle you. So you need to be aware of self-talk. Number 5, I cannot but overemphasize. I think even in the last 2 videos that I have talked about, and if you have not watched that video, please go and check that out. That I was talking about how to deal with some situational workers. But this number 5, you need to avoid negative people around you. if you take an assessment of the people you relate with mostly, if you have negative or pessimistic people around you, you need to avoid them to help yourself. You are doing it to protect you, and you have only responsibility over you, not over any other person. And it is an act of taking responsibility. That is what's making you to avoid them. You are protecting your own space, because negative people draw energy, especially any positive energy, all the time, and they release into the atmosphere that negative energy. That negative energy can bring depression to some people. That negative energy puts people in a terrible mood, because negative people don't ever see anything good in anything. And it is not just because they are not seeing, it's a reflection of who they are. They are the group of people that they have decided to only look at the half-filled cup, the empty portion of it. And if that is what they are focusing on, that's what becomes their reality. And after a very long time, when all you think about is the negative, it becomes, your thoughts become your actions become your habit, and habit, when it's repeated over a long time, becomes your character. And in a way, you start making your destiny to look as if it is only negative, and it is not so. It is because you have not taken control in the place of thought. So avoid negative people around you. Give them space. If there are people you cannot avoid because maybe they are members of your family, know the kind of things you tell such people, and protect yourself. If there are people you cannot but live without, maybe you need to take enough dose of a lot of positive energy before you meet with them, because you cannot avoid them. But if you can, avoid negative people. They will always sap good things, good energy around you. And life happens to all. We have all said that. Life happens to all of us. There's nobody that is immune to all the situation or all the happenings in life. And that's part of living anyway. That's what improves our capacity. That's what enables you. That's what strengthens you. That's what grows you. When you have not done anything, it's like an exam. All these things that are happening to you, they're like examination. You don't pass a level, you don't move to the other one, And it's not that those people that you are looking at as if, oh, they're so successful, it's as if life is together. It's not that life together. Their life is together with them. They have just mastered the skill. They have mastered the way of handling life happenings. So I'm the last one, but not the least. I am so big on this one. And anything that you need to do, even to make sure you get on this, please, I need you. And that is developing the attitude of gratitude. Make gratitude your attitude. Be thankful in everything. Look for people, when you meet people, look for things to compliment. Look for things, because by the time you compliment, what do you get? You get a thank you. That's a deposit in the emotional bank. You get a thank you. Look for things to, even if the person is not saying thank you, never mind. There's something that he does to you. Make gratitude your attitude. And if you can start each day and end each day to list the things that you are grateful for. The fact that you woke up in the morning, you need to be grateful for it. There's some people in the hospital now, they cannot step out to go to their workplace. They cannot step out to go and run that business. There's some people that they're so messed up that the fact that you have peace of mind, you need to be grateful for that. If every day you make it a habit of listening and looking at things around you, just 3 things, and that's how you grow in this attitude. That's how you grow in this attitude. So whenever you have things that want to get you down, can you just do it? One of the things I do, because I love music, I will share this with you, is that whenever life is throwing its punches at me, and I see that, oh, I'm allowing it to get me, because I love dancing, I just start playing music. Yes, I start playing music. And when I play music, it lifts my spirits. You are the one that needs to be responsible for your life. You have to take charge. And the only way to take charge is to make sure you protect you value you, you nurture you. And part of nurturing you is remaining optimistic. If you can take these 6 things that I have shared in these 2 videos, trust me, and I want to hear from you. If you use these 6 things, I would love to really hear from you. Because for me, it's about the impact that the information we are sharing here is making. That is what is important for me. And that's one of the reasons why this YouTube channel was actually created. So I'd love to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, yes, and don't forget to also click the bell button and click on, and look for the option of always receiving our upload, so that every time we upload you will receive a notification. I'll see you next Tuesday. So go and remain optimistic and see the cup half filled. Remain grateful, and I'll see you at the other side. Bye. And my name is still Atinuke. Yes.